Hey, my name is Matt Wolfe, and I am the co-host of the Hustle and Flowchart podcast and co-founder of Evergreen Profits. I want to make this real quick video for Erin over at MindFix. She has helped me tremendously. Now, with our podcast over at the Hustle and Flowchart podcast, I would always get really nervous and really anxious before we were about to interview big guests. And I never really quite figured out why. I would get on and I would sort of stumble over my words, and I would let my co-host sort of take the reins and do most of the talking on the podcast, because inside I was sort of a mess. I was nervous that I was talking to this high profile person, and it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I tried a lot of different things. I tried meditation. I tried journaling. I've read a ton of books and self-help stuff to try to help get me over this. And, all that stuff kind of worked a little bit, but always kind of felt like these little incremental changes. It always kind of felt like the progress wasn't happening as fast as I'd like it to. Then I met Erin. We actually interviewed Erin on the Hustle and Flowchart podcast, and I did some sessions with her over at MindFix after we did the podcast. And after just one session, she completely helped me get rid of that. The very next day after I did a session with Erin, we did a bunch of podcast interviews with some really high profile names in the business world, and I had zero anxiety, zero nerves about asking questions to the guest. Didn't have to lean on my co-host as much to help me get through the conversations. I just felt really, really, really comfortable, and I really owe that to Erin over at MindFix. And it was really that quick. I did a call with Erin one day. The very next day we had interviews, and I just felt like a light switch turned on in my brain, and I was a different person. It was phenomenal. I can't overstate enough how powerful that session was. So I would highly, highly recommend Erin and MindFix to anybody that's got some struggles in their business, or things that they wish they could change about themselves, or character traits that they're not really happy with. Those types of things. Erin is such a master at helping work through those, and she just crushed it for me. She crushed that inside of me. She crushed the thing that made me nervous about interviewing high profile guests, and all of our podcast interviews since then have just been phenomenal. So I just want to say thank you to Erin, and if there's anybody out there who's thinking about working with her or wondering if it's right for them, it's been pretty life-changing after just one session with her. So definitely work with Erin. All right, see you later.